That old man. You're too tiny. You're too tiny.
3.
My coffee. Oh, my coffee. My coffee table. Oh, Jesus. Why are you wet? Oh. So vicious. So vicious. Time to go to work. That's coffee. Oh my God, you think I want to see you on coffee?
Organic.
Geometric.
Organic.
Geometric. Organic.
Organic.
Geometric.
Smelly, but organic. Also organic.
Geometric.
Organic.
Geometric.
Geometric.
Okay, good afternoon or good morning, wherever you're coming from, wherever you be. Today we're going to talk about lines, and we're going to talk about the words geometric and organic, which I'm thinking you probably heard a lot of by now. I need to share my screen. Hopefully this will record. I'm on attempt number 4. That always makes me have a lot of faith in the school district and the tools they have given us. It says, whenever we talk about or analyze art, we use a language known as the elements and principles of art. The granddaddy of all the elements is known as line, and line can be used to create every other element except for color. You can use it to create shape, you can use it to create form, you can use it to create shadows and value, you can use it to create space, you can use it to create everything except for color. Because if you don't start with a red line, it doesn't matter how many lines you put on top of each other, they will not turn red unless they started out red. Every element can be broken down into smaller describing words, and the 3 that they all share is the words organic, geometric, and that baby that comes between the 2 of them, biomorphic. Chances are good you've heard these words before in math. Geometric usually means perfectly straight or a curved line, perfect curved line. These lines are known as man-made and are used to draw anything created by humans with a ruler, a compass, or protractor. The word organic you've probably heard in relationship to food or vegetables. These lines are used to draw things from nature or that are living. They are wavy or curve in a way that is not perfect, or a perfect curve. The term biomorphic means lines that are both organic and geometric. These lines also do not appear in nature, but appear when humans try to make something that looks organic or from nature and mixes it with other lines that they use from rulers and protractors and compasses. Many modern cars are biomorphic. The reason these describing words are important is that there is a way to draw each element that is organic and a different way to draw something that is geometric. Combine those 2 methods and that's how you get to draw something that is biomorphic. Which one of these pictures could be drawn with a ruler? Which one could not? The one that could not is organic. The one that could, geometric, and one of them would be much harder to draw. You could try to draw your grandma with a ruler, but chances are it would not resemble her because living things need organic lines. Now, if your grandma looks like that, let me know because I want to meet her. That would be the first robot grandma I have ever met. Okay, so what are we going to use these geometric, organic, and eventually biomorphic lines to do starting out? Well, we've already had our lesson on how to do faces and bases and how to strengthen up the left side of the brain by doing those. So that actually falls under a principle of art. You know, elements are kind of the nouns. What you do with them are the principles. So like if you take line and you make it the same on each side, like we did with the vase, you create balance. So you take line, you use it to make balance. There are two types of balance. There is symmetrical and asymmetrical. Organic, as we said, is from nature or natural. Geometric is man-made or mathematical. Biomorphic is a combination of both geometric and organic. As I click on this image, this is not an image of something. This is an image that becomes a design. Now, if you stare at this design, yeah, you'll start to see things that could possibly be a face, but it's really a balance project that tries to stay away from that. Although right now, staring at it, I'm seeing a whole bunch of eyes that I wish I hadn't seen before. We're going to attempt to create a balance piece out of using our geometric, organic, and biomorphic lines. Now this piece, does it have straight lines in it? Yeah, a few of them. All right, we see them up here in the triangle. We see them in those triangles. We see them in these diagonal lines coming here, in these vertical lines. And these vertical lines here, the top of them make kind of a horizontal line. Are there organic lines in here? Totally organic. These curves, these waves, these things that to our mind start to look like eyes, those are all organic. So this piece is really a biomorphic piece. If I click on the next piece, is this next piece a biomorphic piece? Well, it has organic lines. Do we see any geometric? No. So this balance piece is almost 100%, maybe 99.2% organic. In this piece here, do we have geometric lines? We have total geometric lines, straight lines. Now, so far between this one, biomorphic, this one, organic, and this one, geometric, we have seen all three lines used to create symmetrical balance. And what symmetrical means is if you drew a line down the middle of it, it would be the same thing on each side, or a mirror image, just like this. That's the same thing on each side. But this type of balance, or this image, helps us really understand what is not symmetrical balance. Because these things are even, weight doesn't need to always be even. Or, well, it does if it's going to be level. But if this one kitty weighed 50 pounds and this kitty weighed 50 pounds, they'd be balanced, right? Like kids on a teeter-totter. But you could have one kid who is 50 pounds, and then you could have 5 small dogs that are 10 pounds each, which would equal 50 pounds. And it would still be balanced. It wouldn't be the same on each side, but it would feel weighted and even. Much like this image right here. This is asymmetrical balance. It doesn't feel like one side is heavier than the other, but it's definitely not the same thing on each side. Or it's not a mirror image. So, asymmetrical, symmetrical, the same, feels weighted the same. All right, that's a lot to process for today. So what we're going to do is I'm going to let you go, and tomorrow or the next day, because we're on an A-B schedule, I will start to show you how you're going to create these balances, or at least we're going to start to do some practice pieces so you can get familiar with these symmetrical balance, so that when you go to do your good assignment, you feel confident and you've got your skills. It's going to be with everything we talked about today: symmetrical balance, organic shapes, geometric shapes, and of course, biomorphic shapes. All right, guys, have a good day, and I will see you soon.